Good evening, SRA Nation, and welcome to Season 12.
Today is going to be a new challenge, aside from being Sanford. We're racing on the surface of the sun, apparently.
Heading down towards the main start line.
Maximizing that track just behind. That's exactly what we were talking about. That one corner. So critical to your lap time. You have to send it. This is the apex curving there by a little bit.
Everybody's now bunched up, and you do not want that.
Rewind now at the end of Sector 1 in the spot you really don't want to, but the fight's not over.
Still there on the inside, and the McLaren's still not going to give the place up.
And we're off and away for SRA.
Welcome, everybody. Season 13, Division 5, Round 2. We're here at Watkins Glen. Hope everybody's doing all right today. We are going to be in for a good one today. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. So let's get it on. So today in the booth, you got me, Henry Ramy Ramirez. I'm hopefully going to be joined here by Alexander pretty soon here. Let's cross our fingers, but if not, then it's just me, myself, and I. So let's get you onto the track map and let's see some stuff that's going on. Yeah. All right. So we got Watkins Glen. Where's it located? New York. Where else? None other than great New York. Length is about 3.5 miles. You got about 11 turns, depending on a couple of them, whether you want to call them a turn or not. But anyways, Watkins International is often referred to as the Glen, right? It's one of North America's most iconic racetracks. Located in New York, the circuit has a rich history in motorsports, hosting everything from Formula One to NASCAR, IMSA, and grassroots racing series. The layout features multiple configurations, but the most popular for the GT3 racing is the 3.5 mile Grand Prix layout. It includes 11 turns and offers a mix of high-speed straights, elevation changes, and technical corners. A couple key historical facts for you. Watkins Glen, or the Glen, is hosted its first post-World War II road race in 1948. The race was run on public roads before the permanent circuit was built in 1956. The Formula One legacy here was from 1961 to 1980. Watkins Glen was the home of the United States Grand Prix, attracting legendary drivers like Jackie Stewart, Niki Lauda, and Mario Andretti. Shout out to Mario Andretti team. And then the Soul of America Road Racing is the nickname that this track earned itself due to its challenging nature and passionate racing community it attracts. IMSA and endurance racing here is part of Watkins Glen. It's part of the championship, the Michelin Endurance Cup, and it hosts the prestigious 6 hours of the Glen, which is awesome to watch if you've ever gotten a chance to. A couple corner names for you guys. The 90-degree angle, which is turn 1, a sharp right-hand corner that demands precise braking after a downhill approach. Its key overtaking spot can be treacherous due to its off-camber exit, and honestly, it's pretty tough. It's tough for me. I usually like to brake a little bit earlier, just so I can get a little, or brake a little bit earlier, just so I can get a better run out and get on the throttle a little bit earlier and get a nice clean straight launch into that straight. Even though we have that turn 2 and 3, it almost acts like a straight at that point. But anyways, turn 2 to 4 is called the S's. They're a series of high-speed flowing corners that climb uphill. Maintaining momentum here is crucial for a fast lap and sets drivers up for the back straight, which is 100% true, because, you know, if you're behind somebody and you got the suck, you're going to go pretty freaking fast. The outer loop, turn number 5, which is the sweeping right-hand corner with it's got a lot of grip, right? And it's one of the fastest corners on the track. And it offers multiple racing lines. So not just one line is like the best line out there. So you'll see today as we could see everywhere else, there's going to be a pretty random lines as we get to turn 5, but turn 6 is a downhill left-hander leading into the boot section. It's a tricky braking zone that challenges drivers, but it also requires balance, speed, and precision. Turn 7, the toe of the boot. It's a tight right-hand hairpin at the lowest point of the circuit, and this corner requires excellent traction on exit for the uphill climb that follows. Sometimes it's really tricky, and sometimes you wash out and you fishtail a little bit, but as long as you get it right, the lap time is there. So turn 8, the heel of the boot, a hard braking right-hand corner at the end of the straight. It's another key overtaking zone and demands patience on throttle application. Turn 9, the left-hander, a medium speed left-hand corner that flows into the short chute leading to turn 10. Turn 10 is a quick left-hand kink where drivers must carry speed while setting up for the final turn. And that turn is kind of tricky, you know, sometimes you feel like you can go in a little bit deeper than usual, and then sometimes it feels like you could do more. And then turn 11, which is the last right-hand corner, it's the final one leading to the start-finish straight, and a clean exit here is vital for a strong lap time, finishing and starting of the lap. A couple of unique features for you: the elevation changes. The circuit's terrain provides a roller coaster-like experience, challenging drivers to adapt to blind corners and shifting grip levels. The boot section is iconic because it's one of the favorite amongst drivers and fans attending, or adding technical complexity to the layout. Fan experience: Watkins is known for its welcoming atmosphere, scenic surroundings, and passionate motorsports fans. Why is it special for GT3 racing, you say, or you ask? It's because the combination of high-speed sections, technical corners, and elevation changes, it makes Watkins Glen, or the Glen, the perfect playground for GT3 cars. Drivers must find the balance between aggression and precision to master this legendary track. And I cannot say that. I cannot say that enough. But anyways, let's get you some sponsors and then we'll be right back.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT 3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specializing in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the ads by our famous, but also awesome, Jay Queasy. Now let's take a look at these driver standings. As we take a look at these driver standings, we're going to take a look at who's up top and who was our winner from last week. And also, we're going to be, as we're doing that, we're going to get ready for the other guys as well to set up for, the race and the practice and all that good stuff. So as you could see here, we got Aaron Anderson, who's in P1 with 112 points. We got Mike Heisner, who's from ZDR Boys, Black Flag Racing, 100 points. And then on top of that, we got in P3, Simon Barnes. Simon Barnes in P3 currently with 92 points. And then we got Shane Transu, who's got 85 points in 4th place. 5th place is JP May with 80 points. And 6th place is Thomas Ma, 76 points. Ryan Van Epps with 72. Yaro Koval has got 68 points. Connor Farrell has got 64 points. I promise you I will pronounce your name right. I promise. Corey Mummery has got 60 points. He's in P10. Cliff Heyman is in 11th place with 57 points. Alan Lung has got 54 points and is in 12th place. 13th, who my fantasy driver, Mr. Marlon Abubo with 51 points. 14th place has got Edward Ryan with 48. John Bam takes up P15 with 45. P16 is Dave Pagini with 43 points. 17th place is John Donahue with 41. 18th place is Roger Dismukes with 39. Jeff Thompson with 37 points in 19th place. Brian Banks with 35 points in 20th place. 21st goes to Stephen Pellerin with 33 points. And then 22 is Diego Hernandez with 31 points. 23 is Kevin Unda with 29. 24th place is Richard Mack, 27 points. And then 25th is Michael with 25. And then 26th place is Ian with 23. 27th is Grant Cameron. 28th is Mr. Smith with 19. 29th is Sandro McKinney. 30th is Sergio Lindo. 31st is Matthew Enriquez. 32 is Dan with 11. 33 is Thomas. 34, we got Tyler. 35 is Dario. 36 is Ramon Lorenzo. 37 is Austin Townsend. 38 is Cesare. And then 39th is Jonathan Nichols. 40th is Kevin Nepals. 41 is Alex Stopa. And then rounding out the 42 drivers is Aaron Kovac. Let's get to the team standings. All right, here is your team standings. So in the team standings, We got Start Your Systems up in first place. That's Aaron Anderson and Steven Pellerin. Great start to the season there that we got. And then on top of that, we also got in second place ZDR Boys, Black Flag Racing with 139. MHR Audi's Coming For Us, Alan Lung and Thomas Small with 130. In fourth is Midpack Mafia with 125. MHR or Gabagol Racing is got 115 in fifth. Sixth is Santa's Slayers. That's actually appropriate. That's really cool. And then in seventh, we got Chuck Leclerc Racing. Eighth is Team DNF. Ninth is Baseline Racing. 10th is Martini Lamborghini. That's a cool name. I like that. In P11, we got Vanquish Racing. P12, we got CR Lone Star Bottling Company. And then P13 is Polar Extremes. 14th is Slide Trunk Racing. Solomite is 15th. Plan E is 16. Champion Motorsports is 17th. TC8 Racing, Team Double D, is 18th. 19th is Driver's Ed. 20th is Lindo Pop Art. 21st is Crash Test Dummies. And then 22nd is Team Orange. Now, before we get on out there and take a look at the action, just want to make sure you guys know all the stuff about qualifying. So, qualifying. Qualifying, how this goes. We got two sets of qualifying, both 10 minutes as how's they go. And so qualifying goes as 2 rounds. We got 2 10-minute splits. Silvers are going to go out first, and then golds go out at the end of the 10 minutes that the silvers put up. And hopefully I got some good news here. Yeah, I got some good news. I got Justin Rosenthal in here with me. Justin, say what's up to everybody.
Checking up on some notes. Should be an interesting one tonight. How's everyone doing out there tonight? Just taking a look and see what's going on here. Thank you very much, Henry. So, take it away. Didn't want to interrupt you too much. Looks like we got our silver drivers onto the track coming out now. They should be putting up some times on the board as we take a look here at it. I want to apologize in advance for everyone that I do not get your name right tonight. You can send me a message personally, and I will apologize to each and every single one of you. But it looks like we got John Dunaho, part of the CR Lone Star Battle Conf Racing. Looks like he's coming around to start his flying lap. And a little tricky first turn. I find it difficult myself. Henry doesn't seem to have any trouble with it with himself.
Yeah.
But a nice little right-hander right here into the very, very fast, long straight. Oh, actually, it looks like we're getting times onto the board now. I must have missed that portion of the start of it. But yeah, he'll come back around this really long straight into bus stop, which is going to be a very hectic night. Very, very crazy spot on the track after the practice races yesterday. A little bit of right, a little bit of left. Keep it a little bit from sliding over into this very long right-hander here. Looking pretty good so far. So I'm just taking a look at all the stats. I apologize, just to kind of get myself situated. What did I miss, Henry? Any outstanding penalties tonight that who's not qualifying?
As far as penalty goes, I'm gonna take a look at that real quick and get back to you on that. But I think there was a couple, but let me just look real quick. In first place, we got Thomas Reg with minute 46.3.
Yeah, Donna looking like he's coming around right now for his. And looks like up about a second from what his original lap was. If it looks correct, shouldn't move him up quite a bit. Yeah, moving him up to 5th place.
Yes, sir. As far as
146.7.
yes, sir.
Good start.
As far as penalties go, everybody seems to be clean here. There's no not qualifying. Everybody's qualifying that's participating. So nobody's got a qualifying ban and nobody's got a start in the pit ban yet.
That's what I'm
Which is
talking
good.
about, G5.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at Thomas Reg here in the number 722 as he comes down into the bus stop here. He's currently P1 with a minute 45.665. And as he comes through into the right-hander.
Oh, Anderson topped him by 0.07 of a second.
Oh.
Just looking. So just taking a look at the fastest lap times for D5. Jaro Koval, Parlous in advance if I said your name wrong. Out of the silver drivers, did the fastest this week of a 1:45.1. So not too bad right now.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, especially for D5. They're putting up great lap times right now. The pace is pretty good. Are we gonna get under a minute 45? Do you think, sir?
I think so. I think that the gold may sneak it in there just a little bit under it. I mean, fastest for this week is Mike Eisner with a 1:44.7. Everybody else was just on that threshold of 1:45.1. But I'm the kind of guy where all week long you sit there, you practice, you strive, and then you tend to just kind of put it all together on race day.
That's the best part.
You know, sometimes you follow that person in front of you, you kind of see some things that maybe you just, couldn't get out of your system during the week, and you just kind of just put it all together. And
Somehow it works, right? Something.
You tell me.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I was gonna say, you tell me, sir, because
I don't know what you're talking about.
Knock off a couple 4/10 off of mine to catch up to where you're at.
I did a couple little things here and there, and then changed the FOV a bit, but it's more along the lines of just trusting that it's going to do it and hoping that it's going to do it. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But for some odd reason, this week it's been working for me.
Speaking of, if we're gonna get down there, take a look at Anderson. It looks like he's almost a half a second up on his best.
Yes, sir. Let's go on board with Mr. Aaron Anderson. He's currently up 4/10. Personal best at a 1:45.587 is up into P1 right now, but as he comes up to the chute, into the toe,
I mean,
see
his
how
best
fast
this
he
week
gets
is
out
a
of here.
1:45.4, so I mean, he's just off of what he was his best. I mean, he might shatter it too.
Yeah, and Thomas Reggs just topped him right now with a 1:45.3. So right now, Aaron is still currently up on time. He's about 3/10, 4/10 still up on time of personal best.
I mean, he's flying. I mean,
Flying.
6/10 now. I mean, geez.
Yes, sir.
Right.
6/10.
You asked, you may receive.
I wonder if anybody's got him in the fantasy team yet.
Let's see. Let's see.
What's that time? 1:45.1.
Just short.
He's gonna
Great
crack
lap
it.
though.
Yep, he's gonna crack it. I know he's gonna crack it.
He's 3/10 better than what he's done all week already. I mean, see, comes the race day, you just find it somehow.
Yep. And right now, with him crossing that line, he's got this final lap to do. So as he continues with the lap, we're gonna go up ahead and take a look at these other silver drivers that are gonna be finishing their lap. Right now, the number 83 is bailed out of it, but the 722, Thomas Reg is still going for it. He's down currently on time, so I don't think he's gonna improve.
May seems to be the only one about a 10th faster than what he's got now, which should possibly move him from 10th to maybe 8th, depending on how he comes around.
The Mustang.
Yeah. It's a very nice looking car too, very bright.
Yes,
We know
sir.
exactly where you are on the track. But yeah, he's got a nice little time on his too, about 4/10, 3/10. That should move him almost up to 7th. Keeps on where he's going. JP May.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Still doing
little
good.
slippery there.
A good shout out to Stephen Buckley out there. He just wants everybody to know that Richard Mack and Mr. Bri Banks are 50 plus seniors, 50 plus year old seniors. Wow. Keep kicking that at butt, man.
Yeah.
JP May in 10th right now, currently up on time. Let's see where he puts himself up as he crosses the line. Up into
yeah,
9th.
Okay.
That's good. That's
I'll
good.
finish off the silvers.
Yes, sir. And then here we go.
Sergio Lindo, right? First one to come around. All right.
Let's see what he puts up. Or is this just the outlap? Yes, it is. Just the outlap.
All right.
So let's go on board with this guy. See what he does. As he comes up, the S's.
I love this track. It is definitely one of my favorites.
It's my favorite too.
It's always a fun racing track. It's always competitive.
Especially the bus stop, man. Everybody gets kind of a little scared going through here, side by side. And after yesterday or Monday's little practice race, I gotta admit, it is a little scary going side by side.
Yeah, when you're behind the Mustangs, the Lexuses, and you're in a 296, and you just see them steaming ahead. I mean, I get scared because they try to take the inside. You're like, I don't want to hit you into the little corner there. You want to make sure I give you enough room, but it's going in too wide. You know, going side by side like that in the bus stop. It's a crazy moment. Anything wrong could result in a very, very unfortunate of events.
Yeah, just a little tap into the bus stop will cost you about 30 seconds of damage if depending on how bad you take that hit. But yeah, it's gonna be a little worrisome because especially at the start, you know how we're all tightly compacted and everybody's trying to gain positions. I'm just wondering who's gonna give up a spot and who's gonna want to fight it. And as we see Lindo come through here, let's see what he does for his time. Sergio up into P16 right now with a time of 1:46.717.
Just warming up.
Yep. Behind him, Mr. Heisner in the 229 goes into 7th place. And then the number 162 of Ramon Lorenzo coming up right now. What time does he put down? He's good enough for 20th. And then right behind him in the Beamer, I didn't catch that, but in the 716 of T. Martin coming through, Tyler Martin up good up into 14th. In the 13, Mr. Michael is up into 24th place. And
I was gonna say, impress me with that one. I definitely am sorry I'm gonna butcher your name tonight, sir.
Nope, I'm just gonna go with the first name this time. Diego Hernandez up into P19th with a time of 1:46.627. Dang, Steven. Telling us everybody that's up in that age bracket of 50 plus. Brian Banks, Richard McKay, Thomas Rayner, Mike Heisner, and Roger Dismukes. Shout
Hats
out
off
to them.
you guys.
Yeah, man. I want to be that old doing this as well too.
Ooh, little bouncy there, Diego. That's all right.
Yes, sir. And let's get back to Sergio Lindo, who's in P22. Let's see what kind of damage he does here as he comes around for his lap here.
He's up almost a second on his time, so.
Yes, he is. This is going to put him up there.
Yeah, one whole second up there. Third
Bam.
place. All right.
That's the jump that we're talking about. Dave Pagini, 17th place still. Oops. The number 162 of Ramon Lorenzo, who we just saw not too long ago in 24th place. He's currently up 8/10 right now. Let's see where he gets up to.
And Lorenzo's got a good jump. Van Apes has a good jump right now.
Jeff Thompson, 29th, goes up in the 19th. And then the 716 of Tyler Martin goes to 4th place. There you go. The 13 of Michael in 28th. McWeezerson. There we go. And P10. And then the 107 of Richard Mack. Let's see what you got. And 31st and stays in 31st. All right, now let's go on board with who we got here. Who's currently up on time right now? Up 5/10. We got Dave Pagini. I hope I'm saying the name right.
Oi. Mm-hmm. It's a nice looking car there too.
Yeah, it's Ray-Ban and it's got a very, very intricate design. Let me give you a little closer up look. There you go.
Oh yeah, Ray-Ban. Oh yeah.
Pretty nice, right?
Harry is very creative.
Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody taking a hit back there.
Yeah, as I say, what was that?
That was the 229 of, I believe, Mike Heisner. So, Mr. Dave Pagini, let's see where you put yourself up to. Puts himself up into 4th place. What a 145.4.
Come on, Eisner. I know you can do it. 144.9.
Jeff Thompson up in 24th place right now, crossing the line. Where'd you go, buddy? Still 24th.
I don't think it was valid.
Ah, that's what it was.
Oh yeah, it looks like he went a little wide there on turn 1 too. Ugh. It's tricky.
Michael putting himself up in the 8th place. Yeah, it is tricky, man. This place is tricky. One little mistake and you mess up. Where do you usually lose it at?
Turn 1 and just outside a bus stop, that right-hander. Sometimes if you don't come in correctly on it, I tend to have to let off a little because then I go too far wide.
Yeah, I got turn 1, 2, and bus stop. Those are the two major players there.
Like if you come through this and you slide like that, you tend to go into the right-hander. You tend to have the right-hander just a little bit more difficult. You got to let off and kind of get yourself squared away again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is hard. I don't even want to think about tomorrow.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Ugh.
Shane Transu in 23rd looks like he's 6/10 up on his time right now. Could move him up from 23rd to about
maybe 8th, 9th.
Yeah, I was gonna say like right around there, 8th or 9th.
With Chocolate Clock Racing.
Ooh,
you lost a little bit of time there.
Yeah. It's all right. Still good.
Still good. It's still good. And up into 9th place. Yeah.
Very nice.
Let's go, Shane.
Make one good last run here.
Yes, sir. And take a look at some others here. Ryan Van Epps in 7th place, currently up 5/10.
Yeah. I was gonna say almost. I think he's gonna get on the 2nd.
Dang, 2nd place.
Oh, Mike Eisner, 44.8.
Yep.
Broke it.
Mike
Oh, that's
Eisner.
144.9 too. All right, 2 down.
Yeah.
44s. Let's go.
Let's go down into the 44s now. Mike Heisner bailing out there. Tyler Martin going for it still, currently up a 10th. But Jeff Thompson, who's behind in the 921, or actually in front of him, and the 921 is currently up 2/10 right now. Lost it a little bit going into the shoot. As I take a look at the timing boards, as qualifying has ended, this is the final laps as they get it in. So we're going to take a look at everybody that crosses the line here pretty soon. If we don't find anybody else that's got faster times, let's see. Right now, Tyler Martin was about to beat the fast lap because he was up 3/10, but now down. The 968 crossing the finish line. He's Sergio Lindo in 9th place in the 968 McLaren. Let's see what he's got. Is it enough?
Nah, just not gonna move on.
The number 808 goes up into 5th. The 886 of Ian, where does he go up to? 21st.
21st.
216 of Shane goes into the pits. And then the 162 of Ramon Lorenzo. How high up can you get, buddy? Stays in 8th. And then Mike Bell's out. And then that is it.
Too.
We will be right back with you guys.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favorite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top-tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports.
All right, everybody, we're back. It's me and Justin here in the booth. We're going to take a look at a couple of liveries, but if they're not here, it's because either they didn't load properly or something, because I refreshed everything and I got everybody's livery. But Richard Mack in P32 right now. P31, we got Roger Dismukes in this awesome livery. Look at those Jolly Rogers there. Oh, yeah. I like it. In P30, we got Mr. Stephen Peldi. I'm not going to attempt it. Stephen up in 30th. P29, we got Dan. And then P28, we got Alan Lund. P27, we got Edward Ryan in the awesome 961 Nissan livery there. John Donahue is in P26. Brian Banks is in P25. Kevin Unda in P24. P23 is Corey Mummery. Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah, like little glitter.
Yeah. P22 is JP May in the green Mustang. Ian is in P21, and he's got the cool Coca-Cola livery that my buddy Robert Robert Lacey, who was here broadcasting with me last week, this was his favorite. Connor Farrell in P20 in the Porsche. P19 is Kevin Nepal's in the 904 Beamer. Yaro Koval in the number 966 Porsche. Cesari in P17 in the McLaren. In P16, we got Cliff Heyman in the number 780. P15, we got Dario Ferrer in TC8. He is in the Ferrari. We have Jeff Thompson in P14 in the number 921 BMW, and then we got Diego Hernandez in P13 in the Ferrari. Shane is in P12. Michael McWeezerson is in P11 in the Aston. I like this one too. Say when. Aaron Kovac is in the other Mustang of the same team in the number 185. In P9, yeah, the flip color, yeah. And then in P9 we got Sergio Lindo, who's got Garfield, and I want to say that's Roscoe's in the back on the back side of the door there in the number 960. Ramon Lorenzo in the number 162 is in P8. Austin Townsend is in P7 in the 210. This is a really nice livery because it's simple, but it's actually really nice. Thomas Reg is in P6, and then we got Thomas Reg is not here. Oh no, there he is. All right, good. And then we got Dave Pagini in P5 right now in that cool Ray-Ban livery. I want to say it's Hawaiian, but yeah, let's just go with
that nice little floral color design. I like it.
Yeah. Tyler Martin's up in P4, and your top three, currently in the podium positions right now and fighting to keep them, is Aaron Anderson in the Aston Martin. We got Ryan Van Epps in the flip color Ray-Ban livery, and then Mike Heisner in this cool red and green colored Porsche is in P1.
Nice and shiny.
Yeah, as they come up to boot, we're gonna go back out to a live shot of them. What was your favorite livery out of all of them?
Man, the Ray-Bans one it's cool.
Yeah.
Driving the Nissan last season, I have a huge respect for the car, and it looks cool. Everybody loves that nice little box. I call it a box. I know it's not really a box, but I call it a nice little box car. Predictions for tonight, sir?
Predictions for tonight. Predictions. I am going to go with, oh man, I want to say Mr. Dave Pagini is going to get it in the Nissan, because something's going to happen at the beginning. Something's going to happen at the beginning into the bus stop. I feel like it's going to happen. What about you?
I got Van Epps for gold, and I got Thomas Reg for silver.
Nice. Oh, that's for. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right.
Overall, Van Epps. Yeah, I got Van Epps. Let's go. Nissan, take it home. Let's go.
Take it home, Nissan. All right, let's get ready to go. Ryan Van Epps. We're on board with Ryan Van Epps up in the helicopter view, and they're off for race number 2, round 2, Watkins Glen. There we go. Ryan Van Epps gets behind Mike Eisner as Mike Eisner gets back there. Everything looking good, but back in P2 with Ryan Van Epps and Aaron Anderson just getting a little squiggly, and as they come up.
Oh, there's some accident.
Yes, sir. Michael McWeezerson looks to have gotten a little bit of a hit, and Connor Farrell and JP May as well with Edward Ryan. Dan Theo Bucks is coming up. We'll take a look at that in a second as we come through here. Oh. Ryan Van Epps bleeding positions. He's got to stop the bleeding because now his teammates passing him. And those two Porsches are coming up strong. Austin Townsend.
Bus stop though, which is good. Everything clean so far. Keeping it like that. Keep it all the way like that through the whole race.
Yes, sir. As we look further back down the field, Michael McWeezerson back here still recovered the car pretty well, up into P10 right now. As everybody, all these lines of cars come through here. It's a big old gaggle. Oh, it's a train. Corey Mummery dropping back down the field into last place right now. And as they come through the first lap, as they complete the first lap, we'll go ahead and take a look at those accidents in the back and see what had happened. Right now, Mike Heisner being chased down by Aaron Anderson, and look at that Aston Martin just getting up on him. Uh-oh, who's gonna get it?
Is he gonna try to make that move? Or he's just gonna tuck it in behind him and try to see if he can get on straight. Yeah.
It's a straight, it's the suck, it's what counts. Oh,
Oh.
and Mike Heisner making a mistake there.
Oh yeah, that Aston's gonna be right on his bumper now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And he is.
This is the fight for P1 here.
This is what we were talking about.
Yes, sir. What's gonna happen?
Oh, he let off.
Yeah, you let off way early.
I would have. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Oh no!
Dave Bikini, what happened? Yeah, get off the track a little bit. That's good. Oh no.
We'll take a look at what happened here. This is a replay of the 808 of Dave Pagini here. Did he go for the overtake and just get too greedy?
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. I'm like even more surprised that he didn't take anybody else with him.
Exactly, right? And like as I promised you guys, we're gonna take a look at what happened at the beginning there
Yeah, it looked like there was something here at on turn 1 farther into the pack as well.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that craziness back there. Holy
That is
moly.
already going 3 wide, 4 wide.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is a little scary if you ask me.
And on board, Aaron Anderson in the Aston Martin here as he chases down Mike Heisner. We're up on the splitter cam. This is my favorite view, hands down. Ramon Lorenzo right now 3/10 behind Thomas Reg trying to take over. I think this is teammate on teammate action, I believe. Or no, that's a different team. But it is 3 Porsches in a row here.
3 white Porsches in a row.
Mm-hmm. Everybody doing good here as they come through the bus stop. And into the chute, outer loop, I'm sorry, and then into the chute. But right now, Aaron Anderson is 3/10 up on him. Let's see what he does here into the boot. Or the toe, I'm sorry. Can he make it stick on the outside? No, he doesn't. He tucks right back in, going on the inside of Mike Heisner.
He is all on over him right now.
He wants it. But is he just wasting his tires, though, at this point?
I mean, that's kind of how I mean, yeah, either you're going to have to make that move or just kind of, you know, ride it out.
Save the tires, drop back, and keep up with his pace, but stay right behind him and make him sweat.
I mean, he's had him in the first, that first sector.
Yes,
Coming down the long straight. I mean, he just kind of lets off just because, you know, I personally don't like trying to be taking the inside on a bus stop. But I mean, yeah, if you have a good, you know, exit here on turn 1, you possibly could get him on the straight.
Yes, sir. Let's see how they get through turn 1. Right now, current fast time belongs to Austin Townsend with a 146.7. Your leaders in P1, 2, and 3 all coming in at a 146.7 to a 146.9. So they can go faster. It's just that they're battling here. And Aaron Anderson looking on the outside, going into the bus stop. Does he get closer? He does, but
he just backs off again.
Yeah. You're going to have to get brave, sir.
Yeah. Gonna be either that or you're gonna be playing cat and mouse all race long.
Yes, sir.
But I feel for him. I don't want to be that person to mess up the race either, you know. I'm sure he's just trying to make sure that it's gonna be a smooth overtake and not too much door to door.
Yes, sir.
Bumping across the side. But it's good. This is a nice little battle that we're gonna have up here for first for a while. And they've kind of taken off. Tyler Martin's 3 seconds back on Aaron Anderson, so I mean, this is the closest on track right now.
Right now in the back, Cliff Hemmon is 4 tenths behind Shane, trying to take away P11 from him as well. But we're going to keep it here on the leaders because we're trying to see if there's going to be a lead change here.
Yeah, he's closer this time around than he was the last. This one might be get a good exit, and he might actually be able to get him before the straight.
Last lap at a 146.992. His best is a 146.755. Getting a little greedy on that throttle. Got him fishy, but this is a hard place to take.
Yeah, he's gonna wait to the long straight, and then this is when you gotta make that move. Yep. You might get him now. Yep. I say send it now. This is your chance.
Send it, sir. And
there you go. There it is.
He gets it.
All right, let's see if Mike Eisner can come back and not let him get too far.
And as we go back to Shane losing that place. Oh, in the back
Diego?
there.
Is that Diego Hernandez?
Yes, it was. It is Diego Hernandez.
Oh,
no, he does get hits.
That is
Koval? A murder. I believe so.
think possibly Koval who was involved with that.
Let's see how Diego loses it going into the bus stop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's the same bump.
Grass. Yeah. It's held the brakes though.
Yes, sir. And then boom.
Oh, well, yeah. Just hold it. You gotta wait. Gotta wait for everybody to pass. I know you want to get back on track. Don't lose too many positions, but just hold it. Hold it.
JP May on Mr. Edward Ryan here, trying to make a move into the heel here on that Nissan. Who else we got? John Donahue right now in P27 trying to take over P26. And then Connor Farrell dropping back, losing positions here. He was the car that hit Diego, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, that hood damage definitely looks like he was the one who hit Diego.
Yeah. JP May coming up. This is where the Mustang shines here into this basic straight line of turns 2, 3, and 4. Get up there, buddy. I know it can do it.
Gonna say caution, Nissan. There's a fast car in the back. Whee! Whee!
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you gotta make that.
Make it stick. Make it stick. And he makes it stick. Yes, JP May gets up. Yes.
Very nice.
Very nice. Up into P19 or P17. I'm sorry. JP May. Kevin Unda also making up a position. He gets up into P19. But Jeff Thompson dropping back, as well as Ian is dropping back as well. Kevin Unda now looking for blood too. He smells it. There is blood in the water. Edward Ryan is now in trouble because Kevin Unda is there and he's ready to take it.
Oh, Aaron Anderson starting to take off.
Let's take a look at Aaron Anderson.
Got a about 7 tenths now on Mike Eisner.
Let's see what kind of lap time he puts down. Aaron Anderson coming in with a 146.757. And then Mike Eisner with a 146.480. So that was his best lap. So
going a little wide to turn 1 too.
Yeah. Michael McWeezerson is 4 tenths behind Sergio Lindo, and then Ramon Lorenzo up ahead of these guys is about 5 tenths behind Thomas Regg as well. Shane is 2 tenths.
Ooh! Who was that?
Shane and Shane and Dario. So Shane dropping back now.
A little bit of flashing. Curious to see what have to go back and take a look at that after the race, see what happened there. Saw it hit the wall.
Looked like a little wall tap there. Edward Wine right now in P18. Still trying to chase down JP May after JP May got that position on him.
Yeah, JP May looking a little wide out there.
Yep. Edward Ryan now smelling the blood. He's the hunter. He was the hunted. I like that cool little 3 strikes you're out. Go, oh, and there goes JP May.
Oh, he hit the wall.
Yes, he did. Losing that position, but can Kevin Unda make up for it? He does. Kevin Unda steals that position away from JP May as well. Now that Mustang did itself no favors by running into that wall.
Is it can it take a beating?
It can, but can't take that much of a beating. It's pretty I want to say it's not as good as other GT3 cars. Like maybe one little like tap somewhere in like a special spot gives you like 30 seconds of damage.
I've noticed this season that the either the Nissan versus the Ferrari. I mean, I was able to take a little bit of contact with the Nissan. The Ferrari, like tap the wall and it's like 7 seconds of damage. It's like all I did was just tap. I just touched it. Didn't really do anything.
Yeah, it feels like sometimes when you look at a wall wrong, it's like nope, boom, damage now. Sorry. But Cesare here, or I hope I'm saying his name right. Cesare is looking.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Shane Transu, man. A little wide out there. First 15. Ooh, go ahead.
Tyler Martin with the fast lap right now at a 146.067 on race fuel. So they're turning and burning right now. So let's see, with 45 minutes still left to go in this race, still anybody's race, still got a pit stop to go, and Cesare dropping back even more. Let's go to Roger Dismukes in P22, currently 1 second behind Mr. Brian Banks.
Car looks beautiful though.
Big names. Thank you for the update, Stephen Buckley. Big names in D1 crashing out. Can you give us the names, sir?
Roger Dismukes chasing up on Banks here.
Mm-hmm. And that 382 with the Jolly Roger.
Oh yeah, look at this coming around the. He's gonna go for the move into turn 1. Okay, yeah, he left the door open for him and everything. Yeah, that's the easy pass. Hold it in there, nice and. Yep.
That's for sure move there, but still scary. I'd be scared. But do you think he let the Porsche go in front so he can get the suck?
Oh yeah, Hernandez is labs. We gotta let these guys go. Oop. There we go. Tucks it back in just to make sure he holds it line.
I like this Jolly Roger.
Yeah, the purple is very nice.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Sorry about that.
No, I was reading. I wanted to know if it's a Black Flag Racing. That's what the BFR Racing stands for. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense now.
Oh, 162? 162? There's an X. Somebody. Who's that?
Ramon Lorenzo. And as we get on here, let's take a look at what happened to him. Looks like a yellow flag, so it looks like self-inflicted wounds here. So we'll take a look at what happened to him. This is Ramon Lorenzo.
Oh, just too much. Oh?
Too much juice.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, but he stays out of the wall. Never mind.
Just a little bit tapping. It's all right. Just gotta drive, 10 minutes or so on it and be able to fix that on your pit stop.
Dan in P23. in the Ferrari, trying to get up on Brian Banks right now. Currently 0.8 behind.
Oh yeah, damn, that's a good exit.
Yes, sir. So who do you got for fantasy drivers today, Justin?
Define what do you mean by that? Like, do
Are you in the?
I am not in the SRA fantasy league.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking.
I was say whoever's in the. If I was anybody, I'd be excited if I was Aaron Anderson because he looks to be pulling away with this one at about a 1.4 seconds ahead of Mike Heisner.
Yes, sir. He is.
What do you
about,
have?
Right now for D5, I got Marlon Abubo. He was a go-getter last week, but I can't seem to find him here right now. I thought we saw him earlier. Maybe he's out of the race.
You would know better than I would.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up and down the timing sheets here, and I don't have a Marlon Abubo anymore, so my luck ran out. Brian Banks 0.5 behind Dan, and then that was, I forget who that was in the Coca-Cola.
I'd like to point out that Tyler Martin's best lap was that 146 flat. He is about 4/10 faster than everyone else on the grid right now.
Yep.
I mean, his last lap was a 146.5, about the same pace as Van Epps behind him. But Anderson's last lap was a 147.5, and Heisner's was a 146.9. So I mean, he might be able to slowly gain some ground here. Yeah, gain some ground, make it a little bit interesting towards oh, there's another.
Yep,
Flash
Shane.
of yellow. Oh no, Shane. It's alright, hang out there, sir. Oh, not like that. Oh, yeah, that's not. Oh, no. Yep.
Stay.
Is he gonna return the garage?
I don't think so. I think he's still out there. Yeah, he's still out there. Kevin Nepal's right now trying to take over for the TCA crew. Dario Ferrer. Too early for a half foot move, says Steven. I love his commentary. He should be in here too. So Edward Ryan in P17 chasing down Kevin Unda because Kevin Unda took that position away from him when he messed up earlier. Let's see if he can get it back.
Yeah. It's a nice little battle we got going on right here between these two.
Yes, sir. The only person that we were missing from here was Shane, but Shane dropped back because of that little incident that he had caused himself. And now the Nissan's got the suck behind the Porsche. Well, let's see what it could do. Let's go to the splitter cam.
This is a curious little, you know. And the Nissan has a good straight line speed too, but I mean, that the Porsche doesn't look like it's fighting at all.
Look at how close he gets.
I mean, I get that close on that. And I probably shouldn't, since I'm in the Ferrari, and it definitely shouldn't be eating curves, but hey, you know what? It worked.
It works.
A little late on the brake there, but that's fine.
Got to scare the person in front of you, Kevin Unda. Dang. He's closed up that gap pretty nicely.
Oh,
going around the outside.
The side. I was gonna say, I'm really trying to push that to the limit there. All right. Tuck it in.
Does he get it?
A little squiggly right there. All right,
Kevin Unda getting a little getting a little
Squig-
twitchy there.
Gonna say he was a little twitchy, and then Ryan went a little wide on the outside, and we're back to square one. All right.
Yeah. Still a good battle though, and he goes into the pit now.
Oh. Okay.
That's how he's gonna get around.
You might be the first one to go into the pit too, as well. From
I
the,
believe from the regular runners. Yes.
Yeah, first one in. Okay.
I like it. I like it. We're on board. Aaron Kovac right now trying to take over P10
Oh, he's gonna fly by this.
from Cesare right now.
I'm sorry, but you don't have a chance to invest in McLaren. Wait, maybe I lied.
Oh man.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ooh, no. That was a save. And he's still spinning. Yep.
Yeah, doing some donuts.
Just for good measure.
I know for sure your tires are cooked now.
Yes, sir. Better turn that TC up.
Oh
Let us-
no! I think he hit the wall on the way out.
We'll take a look. I think you're right, but this was the move that happened. That got him.
I mean, there was just no way you were gonna be able to make that. I mean, I like the idea of trying to let him get some room so that he wasn't getting pushed. It's all right. Drop some, lose some positions, come in on this, get some fresh tires. Get back
Edward
out
Ryan. Getting back to Edward Ryan right now. He's in P24 coming out the pit. So
there. Man, I wonder
he's a
how long that was.
that
we were gone
was
for a
47 seconds. Total time 47, stop time of 32.5.
Oh man.
Yeah. So let's go back up to Tyler Martin because he's currently 0.8 behind Mike Eisner. Still going fast lap. His last lap was a 146.8, while everybody else was, Mike Eisner in front of him was a 146.7. So Mike Eisner laying down the rubber as well and putting his foot down into it, trying to get ahead. Because Aaron Anderson is up in front of him, 1.3 ahead.
I mean, there's a 3/10 of a difference between Anderson and Eisner and Martin, just in terms of lap speed. Or maybe he's just trying to not get too crazy with the tires. Oh. I mean, he looks a lot closer than just now he's 7. I mean, all right.
He's up there.
I was gonna say, I mean, looks like they're a lot closer than what we were looking at here on the board
On the
for a
timing, right?
second. Yeah, I mean, this looks like almost like a half a second. Like the straight could be a Eisner might be able to grab a little bit off of him.
Oof.
I mean, it just looks like follow him out.
Yeah.
Follow him out a little wide. I do that all the time.
Here's your view. Tyler Martin behind Mike Eisner chasing Aaron Anderson. There's Aaron Anderson in the front. As they move around.
I would say just flash him and let him know that you're there.
Yup, being playful. Gotta make them think.
This is where it's going to start to... Tyler Martin should be able to gain all this time back.
Yes, sir. He's 0.4 now behind. Further down the field, we got Cliff Hemmond dropping down into P17. And then... Oh, it's because they're going into the pits. We got a couple pitters going in right now.
Oh, looks like we got multiple people
Yep.
who just went in.
Cesare, Ryan Van Epps, Cliff Heyman, Kevin Unda, Stephen Peyerin, and Brian Banks in the pits right now. But let's see where Edward Ryan comes out, because right now he is hoping to get in front of at least Cliff Heyman up into P16. Where is he at right now? He is currently in turn 14. So Cliff Heyman is out the pits already. So Edward Ryan's not going to get that. But now Edward Ryan coming through the start finish straight. Oh, and there's the move there by Tyler Martin up into second place. Oh, he was up into second place, but now dropped back.
Anderson went into the pits. That's why. Okay.
That's why. Okay, cool.
I'm curious to see where he's gonna come out. I mean, honestly, I think he's gonna come out in the traffic.
I think so too. But now Tyler going out to the outside here, trying to see if he can make a move. Who's late on the brakes? They're both okay. Going through the bus stop, Mike Heisner.
Yeah, Tyler Martin driving over those curves like I do.
Mm-hmm.
No regards. Go ahead.
Can the Ferrari eat him?
Yes and no. If you do it correctly, yes. If you do it slightly wrong, you're into the wall. There's a huge margin for error in going over them directly. I try not to go completely over it, just because you tend to bounce coming out of the second half of it, and then if you bounce, it's just pretty much over with. There's no really recovering it. Jay Queasy actually in the practice race went over it and somehow managed to recover it without hitting a car. So shout out to Jay Queasy in D3.
Yes, sir. Hope he's doing good up there in D3. Go get him. Yarrow, Koval, and P9 trying to take away PA from Dario from TCA crew.
Well, Anderson comes out in 12th, and I'm just trying to take a look and see where he is on the map. I mean,
right now, currently in the chute.
Yeah, he's mixed in there with some traffic, so.
Mike Heisner in the pit now, along with Tyler Martin. Uh-oh. What's going on with Mike Heisner? Okay, that was just a picture thing. All right.
I was going to say, did he just stop?
Yeah. So we got Aaron Anderson right now. He's in the heel. So he's still got turn 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he's going to come out and be ahead of him.
I think so too. So as he comes around turn 13, we'll take a look at Mike Heisner and see if he's dropped yet. I believe he hasn't dropped yet. Nope. And neither has Tyler Martin.
He should be almost finishing up.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be.
Let's see, where's he at? Aaron Anderson now currently passing him. Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna have some.
Tyler's gone now, and Martin's gone now, or Mike Heisner's gone now too. So Tyler losing that position in the pit. Yarrow Koval in P6 chasing down Dario Ferrer in TC8. And JT May is behind him.
More than half the grid has already taken their pit before the 30-minute mark. So.
Yep. And McQueezerson with a stop go 30.
Oh man. You hate to see it.
Yeah. Always hate to see that. So yeah, everybody taking.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely not gonna help him. I was like, maybe it's not too bad. I mean, there's still people that got a pit. He could come in now, but I feel like that's still not gonna help him in this situation.
Would you rather have the option of going longer, but setting like maybe 5-10 slower of a lap time than the front leaders? Or would you want to pit early just to get a fresh set and go, like, full out both stints? I don't
really know. Like, I was thinking about this on Monday when we had our practice race. Ooh. Can I move on the inside? Oh.
He does.
Oh, Edward Ryan. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Nice. Edward Ryan with that inside move into the chute and now up into the toe. Can he get through? He did. Wow. And let's get. Yep. He's going. Alan Long leaving him. Now up to a 1 second gap. And Michael McQueezerson serving his stop-go 30-30 right now.
Yeah, see, I think this is probably the best to do this. Honestly, I've said this a couple of times to Jay Queasy and a couple other people that I feel like you should be given the option to take it, as long as you do it before the pit window closes. Oh my goodness, Mike
Yup.
Eisner. Oh, you're getting.
Wow, that was tough to swallow. This is a fight for 6. Mike Heisner trying to get through because he needs to get to Aaron Anderson.
Oh, and he is way wide on the outside here. Oof.
Washing out, picking up that marbles. He's getting desperate.
See, this is what I was talking about though with these pits. I mean, now they're got this traffic in front of them. I mean, yeah, Townsend's
Aaron Anderson setting a 145.692, so now he's blazing out there now too.
Oh yeah, you asked that question. I don't know where the pit strategy on this one is. I don't know if going later really helps you because I mean, as you can see in this position where Mike Heisner is, you get caught in the traffic and then now you're fighting and you're using more of your tires again. So I haven't really decided on what I'm gonna do tomorrow yet, but I don't think early is the move. I feel like as long as you keep your nose clean and you don't wear out all of your tire wear crazy. I'm sure you feel it too. I mean, the track definitely eats up your tires.
Yes, sir. That it does.
I'm curious to see how Lindo and everybody do now that they've gone in just a little bit later, if it'll make a difference towards the end.
I think it might. Corey Mummery, who's in P5, still needs a pit, but he's 21 seconds ahead of these guys. Or no, I'm sorry, he's 29 seconds ahead of these guys, I believe.
29, yeah, 29 seconds.
Somewhere.
No. 4/10. He's the one that's right behind Dom.
Ah, there we go.
20. Well, actually,
because Townsend is right there in P3. Because they
what
were
just
in
happened?
I have no idea what just happened. Something happened.
I'm a little lost. Okay, well, it looks like he's 8 seconds off of Anderson, and Townsend 7 seconds not behind him. That was weird.
Yeah, maybe you needed updating or something. I don't know. That was weird.
Townsend is doing a good job of holding off Eisner here.
And Heisner wanting to get by because Tyler Martin is back there too. Aaron Anderson up into P1 now as he comes through with a lap. He did a 145.55 or 5.75 for the last lap. Goes a little bit faster, 4.95. So he's gaining. Yeah, I'm kind of a little worried about tomorrow because I don't know if I want to turn TC up a little bit and go like 5/10 slower than everybody, but stay out for longer and then use up my tires later in the stint and then put on another fresh set, like with less fuel in, and then go like full out. But who knows?
Being in a D3 last season and now switching to getting put into D4 and having to race on Wednesdays, it's kind of a little bit of an advantage, I guess, for us because we get to see how everybody does the day before, and then it's like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should do this.
It's like a cheat code.
I mean, it hasn't made me any faster, so obviously I'm doing it wrong, but
You'll get there, sir. You'll get there.
Okay.
That's a lot of traffic there.
He looks a little damaged too. Is that
I believe
is that Diego?
Yeah, I think that's Diego. Yeah, that's Diego Hernandez.
He looks a little beat up.
And right now, Michael
happened.
McQueezerson 4/10 behind Dan, and then Dave as well. This little fight going on here for P22 or P23.
Oh, 295? 205? Who is that? That just went off?
205. Cesare Let's give you a look at what happened there, because it looks to be a big one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, just...
McLaren on McLaren violence. Oh,
Are they teammates? They have the same...
I think so. Back up to Mike Heisner and Austin Townsend. Austin doing a really great job of defending that position. It's his podium to lose.
Yeah, I believe that they're both were teammates. That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah. Maybe they just wanted to just high five each other or something.
Now this is interesting, right? We talked about pit strategy and everything. Mumry still hasn't pitted yet.
I'm telling you, I think he did what I was thinking. He turned up the TC at the beginning stint, and then like when everybody starts pitting, he turned that TC down so he can go faster. Now he's pumping times out, and then when he goes to pit, he's gonna get way less fuel, and he's gonna have way fresher tires, and he's gonna go fast. And that was Diego back there losing it again.
Oh my, Mike's looking to get that inside.
Oh, there he goes on the inside.
Yeah,
but can he make it stick?
Yeah, he's gonna have that hard outside now. Ooh.
Austin Townsend,
gentlemen.
Saving it.
Yeah, and he's playing some really good defense there.
Jeez.
That's a nice little battle right there.
And look at Tyler back there. He's also trying to get ahead of Thomas Reg. These two were P2 and P3, and now they're stuck behind Austin Townsend and Thomas Reg. Going back to Michael McWeezerson and then Dave Fagini, and then these guys fighting for P23 right now. Everything's still going good. So everybody's pitted, but Corey Mummery still has not pitted. And I'm going to go to him because kind of really wondering now, because he's 15 seconds behind Aaron Anderson. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 15. So Aaron Anderson is just enjoying a really great lead out there right now. He checked out.
I mean, you're right though, because I'm like looking at. I mean, Mummery's last time was a 147.9. Townsend's last one was a 147.9. I mean, Heisner had about 2/10 faster with the 147.7. I mean, he's putting out the same times as.
I'm telling you.
Fresh tires. Huh.
10 minutes left to go. I guarantee you, 10 minutes left to go. This guy's going to come in. He's going to have barely any fuel. He's going to have the tires, and he's going to make up ground quick, because these guys are all wasting their tires trying to fight each other. This guy's going to come through. I'm going to change my prediction to him being on podium. Tyler Martin now back there. Looks like Thomas Reg let him go. So Tyler Martin gaining that position now about 4 seconds behind Mike Heisner. That was the fight at the beginning of the first stint. And now it's going to come to a head, and hopefully in a couple minutes here as he gains time and catches up to Mike Heisner. And Mike Heisner still trying to get around Austin Townsend. And in the back, Dan,
Oh, Mike, that was a little too much curve.
And he loses the spot. He drops back even more, and there goes Tyler right there. He sees him now. This is
lock in, my friend. Lock in.
You gotta lock in. In the back in P25, we got Dan, Dave, and Michael fighting for P23 here. And that cool Ferrari for number 44, and then the Ray-Ban in front of him.
E2 Bumblebee.
Yes, sir. And then Roger Dismukes in P20 is chasing Steven in P19 right now. So it looks like Rayner? Stephen Buckley says Rayner was one of the big names in D1 that crashed out. Thank you for that, Stephen. Stefan. Mike Heisner is currently taking Austin Townsend's position. Now he's in P2. I want to see how he lost that. Let's go back a couple seconds.
Mummery pitted. Okay.
Mummery in the pit.
Yeah, it just went wide.
Yeah. But Townsend now breathing down Mike Heisner. Let's see if he can make a mistake now that he lost that position. Corey Mummery still in the pit. He's currently 14th place. So to be taken over by Alan Lung right now. I'll let you know when he drops, and then we'll go to him in a picture and see where he comes out. As he's still in the pit, 32 seconds.
Ederson's got that 20-second lead on Eisner now from second.
Look at that. Just clear.
Yeah, he just needs to keep it on the track and should be good. Okay, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm sorry, Aaron. I saw you go over that curb a little bit too much. I'll keep my thoughts to myself. No worries.
Let's get the camera off of him because we don't want to curse him.
Yeah,
Apparently, there's a commentator's
no commentator's curse. Yeah, no commentators cursing tonight.
Yes, sir. So Tyler Martin is 1.3 behind Austin Townsend now. He needs to make quick work of Austin Townsend so he can get that podium position back and start going after Mike Heisner. Mike Heisner, after being let go or after taking the position from Austin Townsend, is putting down some lap times now. He's at a 1:45.757. His last lap time was a 1:46.065. So he's flying now. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to catch up to first place.
Curious of how Montgomery's going to be putting down lap times after getting these new tires on.
As you say that, this is Corey Mummery right now in P21. Going down to turn 13. And then 14 and then 15. And then he starts another lap. But he is ahead of these guys. JP May, Michael, Dave, and Dan were currently fighting for P21 and 20.
You've got a lot of ground to make up here.
I see what he just put down. Oh, that was an outlap, so it was a 242. So this will be a telltale sign of if he did what I think he did. And if he did, I think I know what he's doing. He's going to be freaking flying. Roger Dismukes right now up in P19 trying to take it away from Steven, trying to take away P18 away from Steven, but then Aaron Kovac as well is trying to take that position away. When three people fight, it's always the third person that gains because the first two up ahead always mess up. And there goes Steven in P18 and number 164, that Aston Martin as it come through the toe. Oh man, that looked like he was gonna get murdered.
Hey, he kept it together though. Whew.
That scared me. Ryan Van Epps in P16 is currently 0.8 behind P15. That's the other Ray-Ban Nissan. Kevin Unda in P15. And as these guys come through, we're gonna take a look at Corey Mummery because I want to know what his lap time is. I smell fishiness. Put down a best lap time of a 147.042.
I believe
So-
his last was a 147.3, so he's 3 tenths faster.
My detective skills are at work.
I mean, he's got a long way to go, though.
12 minutes?
Not 12 minutes. I mean,
Maybe
maybe.
P10?
I just gotta hope that everybody starts to get held up a little bit more in front of him. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because right now, from P10 all the way down to him, you got about 1.3, 2.6. So that's what, 3 something plus 7. That's another 10, 13, 18. That's another 8. That's probably 30 seconds. 30 seconds from P10 to P21. You think you can make up that time?
I don't know.
It's a tough
honestly, I mean, my thing is how much more degraded are the tires of everybody in front of him. And you know, did they do, you know, what you were saying more on the opposite end, where they were just kind of like, all right, this is where I'm placed out now. You know, let's just manage the position. Who knows? It really all depends on how worn the tires are already in front of him. If they did the right fuel calculation, you know, he might have these fresh tires, but does he have more fuel than everyone? I mean, there's a couple of factors in here.
So right now, just for reference, Roger Dismukes, who's in front of him, his last lap time was a 151.0. I think he was being held up in traffic. And Corey was a 146.985. And then in front of him, Aaron Kovac just did a 150. And in P17, 148. P16, a 147.2. P15 did a 154.7. So, I don't know, man.
I mean, Anderson looks to have turned it up too. I'm just kind of going through. Heisner just did 145.4. Holy moly.
Jeez.
I mean, that's almost 6 times faster. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's definitely one of the faster ones out there. All right, let's see. I mean, if not, hey, I'm taking the strat that you had tonight, sir, and I'm gonna do tomorrow as well.
I'm still not sure what I want to do either.
I'm just saying, like I said, being able to race tomorrow, it works a little bit in our favor.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm kind of glad I got moved up to Wednesday, to be honest. Kind of takes the pressure off.
I mean, Tyler Martin, like you said too, he's definitely moving out there as well.
Cliff Heyman right now, 0.3 behind Sergio Lindo. Let's see if he can make this move stick and get through, get on by Sergio.
And yeah, Tyler, I would say that is Townsend in front of him. That was in front of Tyler Martin as well. Okay.
Corey Mummery is up into P19 now. So he's 2.6 behind Aaron Kovac and now dropped it down to 1.8. Dang.
Buckley says too far behind, I think.
Ah, you think so? Yeah, it was lots of fun, right, Steve? Steven? Or wait, Stefan or Steven? Ah, man. I could never figure out that name. Sorry, Buckley, but yeah, it was lots of fun last night. We had a pretty good fight at the end. And it was, I had a ton of fun, man. It was that bus stop move that I was telling you about.
Yeah, I tried to keep you behind me for a little bit, Buckley, and then, you know, he'll let you. You had to push right on by me like I wasn't there. Didn't even get to see you, Henry. You were way ahead of me from the whole race.
I got lucky, man. There was a couple incidents that were happening up ahead and then behind as well, so I kind of try to keep my nose clean. Roger Dismuke's now dropping down to P23. It looks like something happened to him. And then
Oh yeah, looks like he's just trying to get himself back onto the track.
oh, it looks like Corey Mummery made a mistake because he's 4.1 now. He dropped back, so I'm not sure. 428. Let me see if you got anything for 428. I do not, but it looks like something happened to Corey Mummery because he was 1.8 behind Aaron Kovac, and now he's 3.6 now. Edward Ryan in P12 chasing down Shane, and then Cliff is still chasing down Sergio, and then Tyler Martin in P4 chasing down P3 of Austin Townsend. Other battles behind, Dave Pagini chasing down P21 of JP May. They're currently in the back straight right now. JP May not kind of worried about something happening there.
That must say the JP May, that Mustang breaking a little early.
Oh, who was that? Richard Mack? No, that was, who was that?
187.
187. Oh,
That was
107.
Oh yeah, it was Mac.
Richard Mack.
Took too much curb.
Maybe, or I think he's just done for the day.
Oh no, his hood's all messed up. I mean, he might have had some contact and just can't turn at that point.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just those days.
Yeah. Dave closing up the gap now to
Ooh, squiggly there.
You saw what I saw, sir.
Yeah, little squiggly.
This is the way, Buckley. This is the way. With a clean nose.
Interesting
Okay.
watching these two cars go at it on the straight all night. Because you would think the Mustang would just kind of pull away. Oh, little too much, and there he goes.
Dave gets it, but the Mustang is now behind the Nissan. Let's see if he can get the suck to work and pull up alongside him before the bus stop.
Look at that. That is crazy.
Mhm.
He had a clean advantage pass on him, and the Mustang was like, nope.
Come back here.
But I mean, you should be able to pull a little bit away here.
Yeah, because you look ahead of these guys, you got Michael McWeezerson and Corey Mummery fighting it out now too. So it looks like Corey Mummery hasn't been able to do anything, even with those fresh tires. He's 5.4 behind P18, so he dropped back even more. Dropped back 2 more seconds more on Aaron Kovac. So I don't know if that idea that I had planned out is going to work tomorrow.
Maybe there was something that happened that we didn't catch.
That too. So Cesare here is 0.4 behind Kevin Unda. They're in P16, P15 respectively, and then
Tyler Martin is still trying to get his way up into third.
yes,
No.
sir. Look at that.
3 tenths behind, just trying to figure out a way to get past Townsend.
Townsend's got great defensive moves, man. We saw earlier how he was keeping Mike Heisner behind, and Mike Heisner was like what, a second and a half quicker than him.
Yeah. Oh. Little drift in there in front, but it doesn't seem to have bothered him at all. Yeah, 3:40 to go. Will Tyler Martin be able to make that pass for a podium tonight?
We will see. Right now, he's trying it. Going into turn 1 here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he just backs out.
I
think it
would
was close
too.
enough.
I mean, Townsend came in on a very weird angle. And, oh, what the? Oh, blue flag. Okay. I was like, oh, there goes somebody.
Yeah, that's Richard Mack
There's a
back
blue
there.
flag.
Yeah.
No worries. Letting off like that for Townsend has now gave him a lot more time to make up and not much time left to do it.
Aaron Kovac on Steven. Overcut is not a good move here, says Buckley. Oh, and he loses it going out of turn 13 a little bit. Just got a little squiggly, but
I don't think it bothers him too much though.
because he's still behind that ass and he wants it. And he's gonna get it.
I was gonna say after turn 1. Ooh.
I think he's getting greedy now. Yeah. He's making mistakes where he doesn't need to. He's dropping back. That's going to affect the downforce. Let's see if he could do something. As long as he sticks close by, he'll be able to get up there.
I mean, it's crazy. I don't think he's gonna get as much of that. No, yeah, not this time.
But look at how close we get.
Oh my, that is that.
That's living on the edge.
I was gonna say, I mean, you weren't on the track at that point. You were riding the curve. That dangerous game to be playing there.
And then we got Tyler Martin behind Austin Townsend. Let's see if he can make this move finally work out as he takes the inside.
Oh, please.
Uh-oh. He drops back again. 1:10 to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Where is Anderson on the track?
Anderson is currently going up the boot right now.
Yeah.
With 58 seconds left to go. I think we
There'll
got
definitely
one
be
more lap.
one more lap. Yeah, definitely one more lap.
Unless he just hits the brakes right now and just says, nope, I don't want to do one more. So as we watch our leader of D5 start his last lap here. Let's see what kind of time he's putting down.
Just get out of the way. Please, as I say, don't let him. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin all this man has worked for tonight. Just.
Yep, a 146.195. And as he starts his next lap, let's go back to Tyler Martin, who's still trying to get it in on Austin Townsend. And he gets closer here.
See, we have a friendly Anton in the chat now. Don't want to hear it, sir. You couldn't have been here last season. You are where you are for a reason.
Yep. I am where I am for a reason.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Anderson kind of took your spot, it looks like, for this situational race. He's got like a 20-second lead. It's like you never really left the division, you know?
And there goes the flashers of Tyler Martin.
I don't know. Not really much you can do flashing him at this point. You had a couple of laps to make that move. I mean, I feel you though. You don't want to mess up anything. You don't want to be the cause of somebody's race trying to get greedy. But sometimes greediness is all it needs to be.
Yep.
That's all right.
The number 112 is going through turn 13 right now. So once he gets up to turn 14, we'll switch the camera back on him. And then we'll come back to Tyler Martin to see what he's doing. But right now, we got Aaron Anderson in the number 112 in the Aston Martin. Your race leader has been the race leader and has not put a foot wrong here as he crosses the finish line. He is your round 2 winner at Watkins Glen.
Yes, sir. Aaron Anderson, congrats, sir.
And now we got Mike Heisner in P2, 22 seconds behind. As he comes up, it's his turn to cross the finish line up into a putting position into P2. There we go. We got Mike Heisner. And then Tyler back
trying
there.
to make him more.
Townsend made him mark and he keeps it. But look at that gap.
What a finish there.
Yes, sir. Tyler Martin coming into P4. And then we got Thomas Reg in P5. We got Sergio Lindo who keeps P6. And then Cliff Heyman keeps P7. P8, we got Kevin Nepals crossing the finish line now. And then we got D. Ferrer in P9 crossing the finish line now. Dario, I'm sorry. And Yaro Koval in a number 966 in P10. He's going to be crossing the finish line here pretty soon. Up into P10, those are your top 10. And then Shane crossing the line at P11. Edward Ryan takes P12. Alan Lung, as he comes through turn 15, is going to be taking P13 for this round 2 race. Ryan Van Epps in P14. There you go, buddy. Get in there, P14. Kevin Unda. And then Cesari and Aaron are going to be our last 3 crossing the finish line. There you go, Kevin Unda. Get in there, P15. Cesari gets P16. And then Aaron gets P17. And as he crosses the finish line, we'll go to a short little break and we'll be right back, hopefully with your race winner and the podium position people. So we'll be right back.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favorite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top-tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specializing in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay, and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back. And we're going to bring up Austin Townsend right now. Your P3. He came into P3, so let me get him up here. Austin, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. I got Justin Rosenthal here. Gonna ask you some questions about your race.
Austin, how you feeling, man? P3?
Feeling
Everything
good.
you thought it was gonna be?
I thought I'd be fighting for it. Fighting for the podium, and that was one hell of a battle. Martin and Heisner, holy. What about?
I was gonna say, man, you held them on a. I mean, that was a defense masterclass right there. We were really on the edge watching. I mean, like, for Heisner, you had him really working for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's consistency, and I don't know. I made a few mistakes, and I just managed to keep them behind and gain a little bit more gap. And yeah, just what a race. That was fun.
Tire wear. How did that go? I know it's been the big thing this week. Everybody's been talking about tire wear. Was it feeling, towards the end like it was?
Towards the end, it was going a little bit, but I was still within. Can't remember. Pardon my language. Can't remember. Maybe 3/10 near the end. So I don't think it was too bad, but you definitely felt it towards it. Just on some corners, some braking corners was very. Not chicane. The hairpin is very tricky on exits, so yeah.
And then I like to ask everybody. We got a 2-week break coming up before the next race. Thoughts on Misano?
Haven't given a lot. I did 10 to 15 laps in kind of the break there before the season, and looking forward to it. Looks like a fun little track. Yeah, should be fun.
All right, Austin, I got a couple questions for you now.
Yeah.
So the strategy, your pit strategy, did you change it, or did you stick to your plan throughout this whole race?
I was trying to find a gap, and then I saw the top couple guys pit, and I kind of just winged it. I saw Heisner pit, and I just wanted to lap after him. And sounds like he had a little mishap in the pits, and I managed to jump him. And yeah, that created a great battle for the rest of the race. So definitely worked to my advantage.
And then as far as the settings for your vehicle, TC, ABS, and all that good stuff, did you adjust anything for the first stint to the second stint, or did you just keep it all the same?
No, I kept it the same. Had TC3 and then ABS 2. But I did notice in the second stint, the rear end was definitely, with the fuel dropping off.
Yeah, we kind of noticed that.
Go on me a few times, and I was like, And then I had Martin chasing me down. I was just hoping I'd keep it together.
Yeah, so, we saw when you were fighting Mike Heisner, man. That was Justin was saying, that was a freaking defending masterclass, man. That was insane. And then you kept Tyler Martin behind too. So that's some really great racing, man. You got some good racecraft.
Thank you.
And then anything else, Justin, for our buddy Austin?
Pretty much good there. Great race, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
buddy,
it.
enjoy your 2-week break, and congratulations on P3 today.
Sounds good. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
And now we're going to grab... Hopefully, we're going to grab... where is he? Mr. Mike Heisner. Let me see if I can find him.
It looks like he's in the debrief.
Yeah, I see him. Mr. Mike Heisner, how you doing, buddy?
Not bad. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. Congratulations on that P2. Tell us about it.
No way, no way to catch Anderson. He got me on lap 2 or 3. I just let him go, and he was gone.
Yeah.
And then my race from there, my race was kind of sloppy. I just didn't have great race pace and no consistency at all. But I managed to benefit from people fighting behind me and lucked out with 2. I actually when I pulled into the pits, I actually I've got a button mapped to change my camera so I can see the pit sign real easily. I hit my ignition button as soon as I came into the pits.
Oh, so there was an issue. It wasn't a camera thing that we saw.
Yeah. So
because we were trying to figure that out.
So, and I had to stop completely to restart it. And it ended up, I don't think it really hurt me because I was probably going to finish second anyway. But that was a pretty good screw up. So I may not bother with that camera angle anymore. It was a fun race. It was fun racing Townsend, and who's the other guy that was
Tyler Martin.
Yeah, Tyler Martin. Townsend managed to keep Martin off my butt in the back end of the race, and it worked out.
Yeah, I know you were loving that because we saw the fight between them. It was pretty intense. But then you did that fight with him as well. You were pretty involved with him as well out of the pit stop. So tell us how hard that was for you. Like, did you think you were gonna make the move finally stick when you finally did it?
With Townsend, I kind of it seemed like he was losing his pace, and I had a rough corner, lost a few seconds, and was coming back up on him. And then coming into the last corner, he hit Mummery, and it rattled him, and I was able to get by him for second place.
Oh wait,
that's what that
could
was.
explain. That's why he lost those couple seconds too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So he was about a second and a half ahead of me, and he just tagged Mummery, and I think he just kind of got rattled a little bit, and I was able to get him by him on the first straight there, and just kind of drove off, and he was able to fight Martin and that kept them off my tail. So I was a little loose. I was just, if I look at my invalid laps, I was probably 2/3 of my laps were invalid. Turn 1 was a nightmare for me all night.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Yeah, I was going wide there the whole time.
And then as far as your pit strategy goes, did you come in with a plan and then change it, or did you stick to it?
I was actually going to come in when Anderson, was it Anderson that came in? I thought I was gonna follow somebody in.
Yeah, Anderson came in first.
Yeah, and I just stayed out for another lap, and I don't think it would have made much of a difference. But I was gonna try that undercut, see if that would work. But by the time I screwed up in the pits, Anderson was gone.
Yeah.
So I'll take it.
Justin, what you got for our main man, Mike?
Just one question I like to ask everybody. We got a 2-week break coming up. Thoughts on Misano?
I like it. It's a fun track.
Fun track?
I'm really working on my qualifying. Obviously, I had a good qualifying tonight. And I'm just going to really kind of hound on my qualifying, because it just killed me the past couple seasons. I would have pace at times, but I would just never put a qualifying together. I finally put a qualifying together tonight.
I was gonna say you were like 4 times faster than what you did all week with your time tonight.
Yeah, it was quick. I was happy with it. So I mean, it worked. So I'm just gonna work on my qualifying. I imagine everybody's going to be pretty on point for Misano. That should be a wild race.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be one. Not my favorite, but it's a good track to race on.
Yeah, it's a fun track. So I love Watkins. Watkins is one of my favorite tracks. So I'm happy with the second.
Well, thank you, Mike.
Well, no problem at all, guys. You guys take care.
You too, buddy.
You too.
Thanks.
Have a good break and Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. Happy New
Merry
Year's.
Christmas to you.
All right, that was Mike Heisner, everybody. We're going to put him back to where he came from, and then we're going to bring up our race winner, Aaron Anderson. Let's see if I can find him. I got him, and let's bring him up here. Justin, take it away.
Aaron.
Hello.
Congrats, my good friend, on tonight's dominating race win. Got a nice little 23 seconds, I believe, finish. How was everything you predicted it was going to be tonight?
Honestly, that race, I thought it was going to be a bigger battle than it was. I was actually nervous for the first half of the race. I think I was watching the relative a little too much, and I just couldn't get out of my own way. And so then I decided to pit early, thinking, okay, I'll just put my head down and see what happens at the end of the pit cycle. And then the pit cycle happens, and I see I have this big lead, and I'm like, where did the competition go? It was, I don't know what happened.
Tire wear tonight. What are your thoughts on it? Was it worse? Was it what you expected, or?
I would say I do a lot of like race practice during the week. I don't do a whole lot of like the qualifying runs. So I was pretty prepared for it. I think it didn't hinder me nearly as bad as it did last week in Suzuka. But yeah, it was just kind of, to me, the braking zones didn't really move. It was just kind of getting smoother on the throttle, and then just kind of managing your traction control as you starting to get wheel spin. I'd turn the traction control up one click, just trying to preserve what I could.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Because I know. Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
Henry,
Justin.
no, I was gonna say, Henry. I mean, it seems like what you've been talking about all night has been pretty much the story of the race so far.
Yeah, everybody's trying to see what they can do with the tires, but now going through that race, Aaron, tell me, do you think you would have changed the strategy at all? Do you think you would have stayed out longer, like turned up TC a little bit more, so then that way you could, when everybody starts going into the pit, you can expose them, turn down your TC and start going faster, and then.
Well, so that's kind of what I did. Is once I came out of the pit, I turned it back down again. And I mean, I was running pretty close to the qualifying times. I think running about, the 45.4, 40, keeping in the 45s. That it just kind of became easy. I guess the car felt so good after the pit. Getting a bunch of that fuel off. That I really did like the time that I pit, and mentally it kind of helped me reset because I was too busy watching those guys and the relative behind me just not being able to get away.
Yeah.
And I'd start to inch away, and then I'd make a mistake, and then they'd inch back up. I'm like, it just mentally, it helped me to just separate from them, and then let the race play out that way.
If I remember right, you started in P2, right? Or no, P1?
I would have been third tonight.
You were in third, that's right. So when you guys were moving up the field, and you were starting to get closer to, it was Mike and Tyler, because Mike, I believe, was in first. Then it was Tyler. And then you were in third. You started closing the gap on them.
I got into second in turn one. Ryan ran wide, and so I was able to sneak up the inside. And then it was I was like 269 or something. It was in a Porsche, and I kind of knew just from driving the Porsche, in a little bit of time, I kind of knew or expected after seeing him in qualifying, I kind of expected the race pace to kind of go the way it did, that I'd be okay once the race time came around. So I just kind of stayed behind him and just kind of tried to wait for a mistake, and took a couple runs at him in the coming into the bus stop. I just couldn't get close enough. I didn't want to force anything. I was trying to be respectful. And then I saw, I can't remember who it was now, in the Martin or something like that in the Ferrari, and he was starting to inch up on us. I'm like, I'm not trying to make this a 3-car fight. Like I want to go, like. Yeah. So I tried to force the issue and just at least lead that group. I didn't want to be stuck in the middle.
Yeah. Okay, and then the other question I had for you was, since you were talking about practicing and doing your race runs and stuff like that, how much time do you think you've put in this week so far for this track?
I did. I looked at the Coach Jeffrey's website. It said I had like 28 laps in that, but I know that only counts like your practice sessions. So I'd say probably like 28 laps of qualifying pace, and then I've been doing a lot of I did a lot of the Friday, Saturday little 20-minute races on race fuel. I think I probably did, I don't know, 4 to 6 of those, so that'd be an hour and a half of race fuel time, and then 25-ish laps of qualifying pace, and that was about it.
Dang, that's insane. That's a lot of time, man. But that's what it takes to get up into P1, man.
Yeah, it was felt comfortable. Like I love this car. I've tried other cars in different seasons, and I just always end up finding my way back to the Aston.
Nice. And then Justin, you got anything else for our buddy?
Yep, just like everybody else tonight. 2-week break coming up. Thoughts on the next race, Misano?
We'll see. I'm curious to see how it goes. The first 2 tracks, they're classics. They are in most every sim, every racing game ever. And so now we're going to go to a track that I don't really have a whole lot of time on. And so we'll see. It's going to be learning a new track. I don't have all the time from all the other years of playing different games. like I did these two. So might have to put a few more laps in this next 2 weeks.
Oh, we got a lot of time before it, man.
Yep.
Anything else, Henry?
So I think that's it for me, sir. Congratulations on your win. We really do appreciate you guys coming in here and doing the interview after you guys' race. I know you guys are tired, so thank you very much for coming in. And congratulations on that freaking P1, astonishing P1 in week 2 at Watkins.
Great. Thank you, guys. I'm glad to be here. Hopefully I can keep it up.
Heck yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see you.
Thank you.
Later, buddy. All right, let's move him back to where we found him. I think I found him in D3, D4 race chat. All right. So, Justin, how'd you see tonight? How'd it go?
Clean, very clean, very, very surprising on how clean everybody was in D5. I don't really think there will be too much for them to look at. I mean, honestly, usually you can be like, oh, this moment stood out and this moment stood out. I mean, there was some moments where, you know, there was a couple of spins, but can't really think of too many times in bus stops that weren't self-inflicted, that somebody else hit each other. I mean, lap 1 was solid. Very, very clean driving tonight from D5. Hats off to all of you guys for doing a very clean race.
Yep, same here, man. That's the same thing I was thinking about too, man. Very clean, very respectful. Nobody really wanting to ruin each other's race. That's exactly what we like to see. Good, clean, hard racing, you know. So with that, next week or not next week because we got 2 week. We got a 2 week break.
So yeah, week of January 6th, we got a holiday break coming up. I believe there is a 2-hour solo endurance race either this weekend or next weekend. I'm not sure if it is going to be streamed, but there's a couple of off holiday events that are going to be here. But next GT3 series race is not going to be until the week of January 6th at Misano. I hear it's going to be a hot one.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot, man. Jeez.
And I don't really like Misano, to be completely honest.
I don't either.
It's not my strong suit. Kind of like what Aaron said. It's not too much time on it. But they got a 2 week break so that everybody can get some practice in during, you know, the holiday season, and we'll be right back to that and see what D5 can do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be back with you guys. And then, you know, just everybody have a good time out there while we have this break. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. I know I won't see you guys for a while. But yeah, we do have that endurance. And that endurance is this Friday, I think. If I remember right, if I saw the calendar correctly.
I want to say it's this Friday. I'm not 100% sure. Something
I'm
like
not
that.
either. Something
Be on the
like that.
lookout. YouTube, Twitch, it'll be around. Don't you worry.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. We enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Justin, I know you did.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me in the booth tonight, Henry. I know it's a little jumped in last minute, but it was definitely fun to hang out with you tonight.
Man, I would love to have you here any freaking time, man. I'd love to have you here permanently.
We'll see.
Yes, get him in here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get you guys out of here. We'll get you another sponsor ad read, and then we'll get out of here.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specializing in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay, and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.